Days of Our Lives spoilers, video sneak peek, December 15th-19. Two more DiMeras in the crypt, danger for Alex, and more. The hallowed, shadow-drenched corridors of Salem have always whispered of old money, older vendettas, and secrets buried just beneath the polished marble floors. But in the week of December 15th, those whispers become deafening screams, echoing from the most iconic and treacherous location in town, the DiMeras crypt. According to exclusive spoilers and a tantalizing video sneak peek, the ancestral tomb is about to become a crowded and catastrophic epicenter, threatening to swallow two more members of the legendary family whole, while danger of a more modern variety zeroes in on a man just beginning to understand his place in the dynasty's dark tapestry, Alex Kyriakis. The phrase, "two more DiMeras in the crypt," is enough to send a chill down the spine of any longtime viewer. This isn't just a set. It's a character in its own right, a silent witness to fake deaths, hostage crises, illicit affairs, and resurrection plots. To have two living DiMeras trapped within its cold embrace is a recipe for psychological and physical torment. While names are guarded, the chessboard of current storylines points to likely candidates. E.J. DiMeras, the current patriarch desperately trying to maintain a veneer of legitimacy while his marriage to Nicole disintegrates, could find himself lured underground by a phantom from his past or a business deal gone horrifically wrong. His counterpart in the crypt could be the ever-scheming Megan DiMeras, whose experiments with the artifact and manipulations of Harris have made her powerful enemies. Or perhaps it's the volatile Stefan DiMeras, whose recent history is already tangled with confinement and coercion. The dramatic potential is explosive. Imagine the exquisite tension of two DiMerasa, who may be at each other's throats one moment and allied the next, forced into close quarters, battling not just an external threat but the suffocating weight of their own legacy. The crypt walls are lined with the names of their forebears: Stefano, the Phoenix, Tony, Andre, and even Kristen, who has danced with death. They're herself. Trapped without their usual resources of wealth and influence, they will be reduced to their raw, cunning cores. Is this the work of a rival? A vengeful victim like Kate, who knows the crypt's secrets intimately? Or is the very foundation of Salem riddled with hidden passages and forgotten oubliettes, turning against the family that has ruled it for decades? The sneak peek promises claustrophobic terror, revealing flashes of struggling figures in the low light, the slam of a heavy door, and the desperate scrape of fingers against ancient stone. This is classic days Gothic horror, a direct lineage from the days of Stefano's reign, reminding us that in Salem, the past is never really dead, and neither are the DiMeras until the crypt says they are. While the old world threatens to entomb some, the new generation faces a peril of a more brutal, street-level variety. Alex Kyriakis, the brash son of Justin and the late, great Angelica Devereaux, has been on a tumultuous journey. From corporate climber to a man humbled by loss and seeking redemption in his relationships with Teresa and Brady, Alex is finally building something resembling a soul. But in Salem, growth is often met with catastrophic backlash. Spoilers indicate that danger for Alex is imminent, and it appears to be a physical, violent threat. The video sneak peek shows a shocking, chaotic scene, a fierce confrontation, likely outside the Brady pub, or a dimly lit alley, escalating into a brutal assault. Is this connected to his messy entanglement with Constantine, whose wrath is legendary? Could it be fallout from his complicated alliance with Brady, whose own battles with Kristen and the drug Diana have spawned a network of enemies? Or perhaps this is a gambit gone wrong in his business dealings with Xander Cook, a man who knows a thing or two about underworld violence. The attack on Alex serves a crucial narrative purpose. It tests the fragility of his reformation. Does he revert to the angry, retaliatory fighter, or does he lean on the unexpected family he's found in the Kyriakis and Brady clans? More importantly, it threatens to rip away the stability he's starting to build with Teresa Donovan, who has her own history of running towards or from chaos. Her reaction to seeing Alex broken and bleeding could redefine their fragile bond. But the chaos of the week is not confined to stone crypts and dark alleys. The ripple effects of the DiMeras crisis will be felt across Salem. Nicole, already reeling from her baby's paternity reveal and EJ's machinations, will be thrown into a fresh hell if her husband is one of the trapped. Her maternal instincts will war with her fury, creating a paralyzing dilemma. Paulina, as mayor, may find herself responsible for a rescue operation at a site that holds traumatic memories of her own near demise. And what of John and Steve, Salem's premier troubleshooters? Their expertise in navigating the city's underworld, both literal and figurative, will undoubtedly be called upon, potentially forcing them to cooperate with the very people they've spent a lifetime opposing. Meanwhile, at the Horton house, a different kind of legacy is being examined. Look for Julie Williams to take center stage, reflecting on the Horton values of faith, family, and forgiveness as she witnesses the latest DiMeras calamity. Her perspective will provide the moral counterpoint to the week's events, a reminder that while the DiMeras built crypts, the Hortons built a town square. Her scenes promise a poignant touch of Christmas spirit, even as darkness descends. The week of December 15th-19 on Days of Our Lives is thus a masterful study in contrasts, the ancient versus the modern, entombment versus assault, dynastic fate versus personal choice. The DiMeras crypt storyline is a love letter to the show's history, a pulse-pounding homage to its Gothic roots. The attack on Alex is a stark reminder that in present-day Salem, threats are immediate and bones break just as easily as hearts. These parallel narratives are two sides of the same coin, the inescapable past and the perilous present, both converging to prove that in Salem, your name can be both your greatest weapon and your most unavoidable curse. As the holiday season approaches, Salem is not hanging tinsel and lights. It's bracing for impact. One family's ancestral tomb is about to become a prison, and one man's hard-won progress is about to be tested in blood. Tune in for a week where the ghosts of DiMeras' past collide with the flesh and blood dangers of today. And remember, in this town, you don't need to be dead to end up in the crypt.